driving. Last year, I went to my first ever spin class. Right, that was quite exciting. I don't know if you've been to a spin class before. If you haven't, imagine the worst nightclub in the world and fill it with exercise bikes. That's what a spin class is. But this spin class had a little twist when I arrived at this one. Everyone's names were projected on the wall in a league table to tell you how well you were doing in the spin class. Correct reaction, that is unacceptable. It was horrifying. It was like something out of Black Mirror. Everyone's names are up there projected, right? Now, they all knew that. When they signed up to the spin class, they went on the website, they put in a username that they knew was going to be projected on the wall in a public manner. When I put my username into a website, I had no idea it was going on the wall. So I did what I normally do when I put a username into a website. I used my full email address. But I don't like to use my current email address in that situation, right? I thought I'd found a little loophole. Don't want to get spam or junk email from the organisation involved. So what I always do, is I use the email address that I used to have when I was 15 years old. So on that day, everyone had their actual names. Ella, Jemima, Jane. Then bottom of that league table, tetheredpriest69@hotmail.com. Big year for me last year. I actually went for my first ever massage last year as well. Oh, very exciting. Thought I planned the perfect Sunday for myself. Thought I'd have my favourite Sunday dinner, then I'll go for a massage. So I had a full roast chicken dinner, and then immediately went for a massage. You openly laughing at my decision there. Where were you when it happened? Because I don't know if you react to a full roast chicken dinner the same way I react to a full roast chicken dinner. But when I've had a full roast chicken dinner, if you even look at me the wrong way, I will fart until one of us is dead. So combine that with a situation where you're in a small windowless room with a complete stranger, not an ideal way to spend an afternoon. But I've thought I've already paid for it, clench it in, waddle down there, right? Met the lady giving me the massage. She was a very little lady, very small hands. I thought, you know what, she does not look like she has enough power to push any gas out of me today. Well, turns out her body shape was lying to me. She was like a cage fighter. Before we even got to the fart issue, I had a whole other hurdle to get over. I was lying on my front on the massage table. You know when you do that, there's a hole in the table, isn't there? You put your face through, it's comfortable. They also put paper down on the table in case there's any oil spillages. They can just screw the paper up, throw it away, put fresh paper down for a new person. There is supposed to be a slit in that paper where the hole is, so you can put your face through easily. I do not know what had happened on that day, but I received slitless paper. I just had straight paper over my face like that. I had to spend the first 5 minutes of my massage trying to lick my way through some paper until it was wet enough that I could be born into the massage. It's like a calf coming into the world. It was awful. Once I dealt with that, it was a fart issue. I felt like I had every fart in the world in there, desperately trying to get out. I clenched my buttocks. Sure, that's route one, but they went numb after about 10 minutes. Every muscle in my body was clenched, desperately holding them in. I was gripping the corners of the table. Had my eyes shut, because I thought if enough pressure builds up here and it can't get out the normal way, I'm just going to start farting out of my eyes. She noticed something was up. She said, "Oh, you feel very tense." I thought, yeah, so should you do, quite frankly. One false move and I will take your face off with my arse. At one point, she lit a candle. I thought, what the fuck are you doing? Can't have a naked flame next to a walking aerosol can. About half an hour in, I thought, I'm going to have to do something about this. I paid for a massage. I have never been more stressed in my life. But what do you do in that situation? I don't know. All my brain was saying was siphon one off. That's all it was saying. I thought I could just try and release one just in minuscule amounts, bit by bit, and just slowly raise the level of fart in the room. And she wouldn't even notice. Like in The Great Escape, where they shake little bits of dirt out their trousers all across the prison site. I thought, bed. You know your own body. You can do a silent one on demand. Well, turns out, I do not know my own body. Because yes, I farted, and no, it was by no means silent. And I did it at completely the wrong moment. Like I say, I was lying on my front. She took my ankle and pulled my lower leg towards my upper leg. And with the motion of that leg, I let rip. Then there was a little pause, where I thought to myself, well, maybe she didn't hear that. Well, guess what? She definitely heard it. She was in the lower quadrant. I'd imagine she felt it. Her hair probably blew back like a Beyonce video. Thought, well, what's she gonna do now? I don't know the protocol. Is she gonna call security? How does it work? What she chose to do was take the same ankle again. I thought, cheeky girl, she's experimenting. But that's what I do, to be fair. If I met someone, pull their leg, they immediately farted. First thing I do, try it again. See if it happens every time. So I thought, well, I've already farted. She knows that's the kind of guy I am. Still got loads more to get out. Fuck it, in for a penny. Here we go. Then she went for the other leg. I thought, she's getting complacent and I don't like it. So this time I gave her nothing, which was much more difficult than it should have been. She pulled that leg to absolute silence. I heard her put it down and then go, oh. Very disappointed. She said, it's okay, you can relax. You can relax. That's when I realised I'd been so worried about being rude by farting during the massage, I had not taken into account that farting during a massage is the ultimate compliment to the masseuse. Shows that they have helped you reach a level of relaxation where you don't mind popping in front of a stranger. Once I'd realised that, everywhere she touched me, I gave her a little compliment. She knew what was going on. It wasn't a massage by the end of it, she was just milking farts out of me. She was doing things that definitely weren't from the massage textbook. It was only to get farts out. At one point, she put her arm at the top of me like this and pushed the full length of my body down like she was trying to get the last bit of ketchup out of a sachet. This is how she finished the massage. There is no way this is a sanctioned massage therapy. It is only from the world of farts. She took my hand and pulled each one of my fingers. And I obliged with every crack of the knuckle.